Okay, y'all, so the gravel's supposed to be coming this morning. It's 7:15 in the morning, and they're supposed to be here at 7:30. So yeah, I'm just now moving around, but y'all can see kind of what I've done here to prepare for the gravel. So I gotta move this truck out of the way, but I just kind of wanted to show y'all where we at, man. So yeah, I'll see you, man. Come on, man. It's unstoppable, dude. The gravel guy's on the way. He said he'll be here in about 20 minutes, so I'm just kind of getting everything ready. Yeah, that's the way it's got to be, y'all. It's gonna be nice having gravel on the road up there. I've never really put gravel up there other than this little peanut stuff here, you know, that I put under the shipping container. But that gravel right there is too small, man. To me, it's just too small. But I'm gonna try to set you up somewhere where y'all can see the truck dump it. You know, it's a slow business day. So today we got, after I do this gravel here, we're going over and doing that infinity pool grading around it, me and Zach. The guy's not expecting me over there real early because he knew that I had to deal with this gravel here. So yeah, man. But I'm stoked about getting it. It costs a lot of money though. I think it's pretty expensive, but you know, I'll probably never have to do it again. If I've lived here 16 years, and if I lived here 16 years and ain't never put nothing on it, I made that road up there. You know, I made that. Can't y'all tell? I made it just by when I had a tractor. So, but where I'm sitting at now, y'all see, all this is going to be. This is probably going to get concreted. Where I'm sitting at right now, the ground here, it's probably going to get concreted from that corner to the back corner of the container over 20 foot. So right now I just want to get gravel in here and on the roadway, so we can just, you know, if you try to do all this stuff at one time, you know, buying a shipping container, you know, $4,500, you know, getting rid of all the debris I had up here, another, you know, $500 or $600, and then, you know, and then the gravel, you know, 700 and some change. So, but I'm gonna get on the skid steer so I can kind of help him a little bit if needed, with the flat bucket. So yeah, y'all. Look at all that freaking gravel, man. Oh my god, dude. Love it, man. That's some good looking gravel. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. That's a lot, man. Yeah. We're gonna run out. I can work with that. He did right by not going into the road. I knew he wasn't gonna be able to. Look how thick it is, dude. I won't be able to. It's a little bit thick, but I'm probably gonna have to sign some, y'all. Y'all see, man. And I got a nice mountain back there too, so. And it'll settle in some too, once I drive on it some, y'all. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna fill in at the road. I'm gonna just push this on down, you know. It's a little thick right now, but I know it'll settle in some. So the way this is going to go down, I'm pretty much going to work today for this gravel, okay? This gravel costs $700 and some change. I'm going to do that one job today for $800, and that's going to pay for the gravel. So it's a wash, but yeah. And then I'm gonna get this gravel right, and then I'm gonna get the skid steer back to the shop, because I'm probably gonna take it to the shop tomorrow. Big Ray here. How y'all doing today? So I got we're gonna be doing that job over there with the pool. It's gonna be a little bit outside of what I normally, well, what I have done, you know, in the past. I've never really done a lot of hardcore critique grading over there. I've never really done any grading like this, you know, but you know, it's all good. Try to get everything situated, make sure I got everything. So this is day 2 with no energy drink, y'all. I made it yesterday with no energy drink. Got to start one day at a time, y'all. Y'all know, man. So and I have been drinking the Ka'Chava stuff. It's pretty good. I'm trying to, you know, get in a little bit better shape for the season, and I want to start eating better, you know. I bought, you know, I got this Ka'Chava stuff for Christmas, and I'm going to really try to, you know, to get in better shape out here, man. I got some ripped cartilage in one of my knees, and I was gonna try to have arthroscopic surgery before summer, but I don't think the sports doctor, the sports surgeon guy said that there's no way that he could schedule it before June. So I really slipped up. I should have. The cartilage has been, it's just gotten worse in the last 6 months or so. So I'm gonna have to, you know, go through it this summer. It looks like, just make it. It's like the knee will just lock up. It's loose cartilage in the knee, and you never know when it's gonna happen. It's like the cartilage is moving around in there, and it gets hung between the bone as you're walking or whatever. So in your head, you walk real gingerly, so you know that the pain's coming, because if you don't paying attention to it, then you'll be sorry, because it'll pop out and it'll hurt like hell. So that's some of the stuff I've been dealing with, man, as I get older, man, you know. But I'm gonna have to get that done. But at this point, I'm gonna have to wait, because there's no way that I'm gonna want to have surgery in June, you know? No way. So, yeah. My neighbor here looking at my gravel, you know, they a bunch of haters live next door to me. I had to put a fence up. That's the best neighbor in the world right there, is a fence. He was trying, that neighbor right there, they were really, when I was, you know, 10 years ago or so, when I was, you know, just getting my feet wet in this game and learning, you know, trying to learn the business, and stressed out because I didn't have enough money for anything, and blah, blah, blah. Me and one of my guys dug about 30 holes. Of course, I didn't have a Bobcat. I didn't have any tools. We dug it with post hole diggers. And we dug like 30 holes to put a fence up. And he came out there and told me that I was on his property and that I needed to move the holes over 2 feet, you know, my way. And but I knew I wasn't on his property because I had a survey. You know, when I bought the place, I got the survey for the property lines and everything. And he well, he pitched a fit. He was having I mean, it was going to be one of them things you see on TV, you know, if it escalated, because he was very upset, you know, that I dug holes on his property. But after we did that, he called to get a survey, and he had to pay like $300 something, and the survey was right where I told him it was. And I said, man, you could have saved, I told him, I said, you could have saved that $350, man, or whatever it cost. I said, because the survey I got is the survey that they had of the house when I bought it in 2006. So, I mean, I didn't understand, you know, and this was like in 2009 or 10. So I just stuck a fence up, you know, a privacy fence. I ran out of money too. I was only able to get about, what was it, about 10 panels, about 80 feet or so of fencing. I ran out of money, and but it was enough to cover the area that I wanted to cover. And but these folks next door here, they won't spend no money on nothing. He don't, you know, they were parking their cars up here where my gravel driveway is. I mean, before I turned it into what it is now. I mean, they were parking cars all the way to where this truck is right now. That was before I had the fence around the backyard and everything. I mean, their vehicles were all over here. And I was like, you know, I didn't know exactly where the property line was, and I had not really distinguished it. But, you know, I was a new homeowner, and they were already living here, and I didn't want to ruffle nobody's feathers. But then when I started looking at the survey, I realized, oh my God, my property don't go back to the wood line in the back. So that means that it goes wide in the front, so I'm on a corner lot. So that's when I realized they all up on my property, man. And I finally had to have a confrontation with them and told them, hey, I'm going to be doing some stuff up here. Of course, I didn't know exactly what I was going to be doing, but first thing I had to do was get their cars and get their thinking where I needed it to be. You know, you stay on your property, I'll stay on my property. It really rubbed me all kind of the wrong way when he came out there and he was telling me that I needed to move those holes over 2 foot. After he sat there in his chair out there watching us dig them holes. I mean, we spent a whole day digging holes. And he watched us, and then the next morning we come out there finna put the concrete in for the post, and he comes out, y'all need to move them holes over 2 foot. Man, I almost got in a fight with him then. Because he didn't say anything, you know, like you know, it was that doing that comes from, that tells me you're not coming from a place of working with me. You're coming from a place of facetiousness. You're coming from a place of well, not a good place. And when I know that people are coming at me from not a good place, then I can go to that place too. And that's what I did. I pretty much go up. And if you wanted to, if you had to do anything, you can call the police. I don't give a damn. I was so upset, angry, that we almost got into a physical confrontation out here. But I was deadly focused on getting the fence built, because I knew once I got the fence built, I wouldn't have to look at his stupid ass no more. You know, none of his cars could come over here. I mean, it's like they got 20 people living in this one house or some shit. I don't know. But we you know, up to that point, we were friendly, you know. But after that, we weren't friendly no more. And I haven't talked to him since. Every now and then, his wife will ride by and wave or whatever, you know. But I don't give a damn about them, man. I mean, you try to work with people best you can, but you know, there comes a point in time where I'm not going to keep spending my time trying to be nice, you know, and trying to be neighborly. You know, sometimes people just got to know where you stand, and if they can't respect that, then you know, the hell with you, man. Stop paying too much money to be living, you know, in a house where I own the property and I'm making a mortgage, and I got folks all up in my space. But this job over here, I don't know. There's going to be a lot of manual stuff, you know, Zach's going to have to do, because as I was looking at it the other day, that you know, there's a lot of debris in the dirt that he's got. But yeah, the gravel's going to be nice, man. He put it down a little too thick, so I'm going to have to kind of go over it. But with the power rake, there's a lot you can do. That's a lot of gravel there. I mean, it's 4 inches thick all the way through, and that's a little bit too thick if you ask me. But I'd rather him put it on thick than to have it spill all out in the road when he got to the end of the run. So yeah, y'all. What else we got going on? This is it today, man. And this job right here, I'm going to tell y'all, it ain't a lucrative job. I mean, it's lucrative, you know, it's close by. It's only going to take probably about, you know, 2 or 3 hours. It's $800. So if I had to rent a machine, though, I wouldn't be able to do this job for $800. No way, because the machine's going to be at, you know, $425 or so, and then the power rate's going to be another $200. So, and then you got to have a flat bucket too. So, you know, it will probably cost you $800 to rent a Bobcat, a flat bucket, and a power rake. It would probably cost you $800, and that's what I'm charging him. Not to mention if you can't haul the machine or whatever. So there's no way that you could rent and do this job and make money at it. You could do it, but you're going to be, I mean, you're probably going to barely make enough to cover your fuel. That's a fact. So when you're renting, you really can't take on jobs that don't pay. You know, it needs to be a multi-day job where, you know, you're getting, you know, $2,000 or $3,000 so you can justify a week skid steer rental or something like that, you know. Because if you rent it by the week, I think it was like $1,400 plus tax. So that's $1,700. $1,400 plus tax and all their little stupid fees. You're going to be at $1,650 or whatever. So for a week. Now that makes more sense, you know. And that's the kind of thing that I would do if I were renting skid steer. I would have to back up a bunch of work and then go rent a machine for a week. But just as far as just going out and doing a job real quick and coming home and getting the money, you're not going to be able to do that if you don't own the machine. I would have to be charging, you know, to do this job. Somebody else that don't own the machine, their own machine, would have to charge. I mean, they'd have to charge $1,500, you know, almost double to make the same money that I'm making. So, yeah. Of course, they don't have any of the maintenance stuff to take care of either on the skid steer when something goes bad on it either. So that's something to think about too. Just saying. Just saying. Y'all. Alright, y'all, so we're over here and I'm not going to be able to do this job. The dirt here is terrible. It's not good field dirt. It's got shit all in it, man, and I'm uncovering mud and stuff. So I'm losing traction. I can't. It's just not good dirt. I can't grade it. I don't have the skills yet to grade it. I ain't even put the power rake on it yet. I was trying to get some of the big humps out, but the power rake's not going to be able to do anything right here. So what do? I'm backing out of this job. There's too many obstacles in the way. You got a leaking gas line over there. You got power lines running off from that box. You got unburied pipe. You got a lot of obstacles in the way. And to me, it's just not something I'm going to get involved in. It's just too much that can go wrong over here. The dirt is not spreading like it should. It's bad dirt, man. I don't know how else to say it. It's like that dirt I got at my house back there in the very back. You know, it's terrible. I don't know what I can do with it, man. And see, we got all these obstacles in the way. There's pipe there, pipe there. There's just nothing that I can really do with it. I can't even dig over here. I don't know what he's going to use to get this up, but I'm gonna cut my losses, man. Either my skill set ain't where it needs to be. I'm not fixing to get too deep into this. I've been here about 20 minutes, and I don't want to do it. And that's the difference when you own your equipment. I'm not going to be over here. I mean, look how wet it is. It's wet. Just the top is dry. Well, he needs some good field dirt in here that you can just push around. This stuff, you can't push it around. It's clumped up, and yeah, it's bad, dude. He don't owe me nothing, so, but I'm not going to be able to do it. He's probably going to be mad, but, you know, I don't normally back off of a job, but I don't see, I see a lot of potential things going wrong over here. And then not being able to move the dirt around. I can't even get a scoop of dirt and go because I can't get traction. And then the dirt is so clumpy and just got shit all in it, man. We done took a whole thing of sticks out of here. So I pretty much just texted him and told him that I wasn't going to be able to do it. That I hate backing out of a job, but he don't owe me nothing. So, you know, anything that I did, you know, pick up a bunch of the debris out of the way. But anybody over here, he gets over here with a machine, they're gonna have problems because of the dirt that he got. See, he got this free dirt, you know, that they dropped off from some construction site, and this dirt is not the kind of dirt that he needs. Or maybe I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. But y'all see the dirt. Y'all see I'm sinking right there. I can't even get traction. I can't even get up that little slope. It's crazy, man. It's just too much work for what I just don't see the machine being able to do it, man. So I'll turn the camera on if he comes back out here, but he said he had a conference call he had to take, and for 40 minutes. So when he comes back out 40 minutes later, I'm gonna be gone. I texted him and told him, so he'll have to, you know, he'll have to figure something else out, because I don't think anybody over here is going to be able to come over here and grade it with this dirt. They're going to move this dirt out of the way. And then all the pipes in the way and stuff, dude. I mean, it's an accident waiting to happen. He's not ready to have somebody come grade it. And, yeah, that's where I'm at, man. I'm not going to be able to do it. So, I hope he got my message, but I just can't. I can't do it, man. So, well, damn right, that's fucked up, man. You ain't gonna be able to, you ain't gonna make no money, man. And you ain't trying. Yeah, but when you're me and you see stuff like this, y'all see it, man. And y'all are just seeing that gas line right there coming out of that thing. There's all kind of piping coming out of the pump there. There's wires, all kind of wires underground right here, and he's only got it like an inch underground. There's a catastrophe waiting to happen over here. I'm not with it. And then if the dirt was easy to work with, then I could do it. But now the dirt's not even easy to work with either. I've taken 2 buckets of debris from sticks and stuff because he got the dirt for free from a construction site. So, yeah, I'm fixing to load up and get the hell up out of here. This ain't happening. So, yeah. Call me a wimp, call me what you want to, but I call it cutting my losses and going on to the next job, because this is not cool. this ain't gonna get it. I got a lot of other little jobs I can go do that ain't got all this technical stuff. You really need a damn Mini over here, really, and you need better dirt. First thing you need is better dirt. Ain't no grader gonna come over here and work with this dirt. You need some red field dirt. But, you know, it seems unprofessional to, you know, to come over here, get started, and only to realize I can't do it. I feel like, you know, well, I feel like I feel like I'm not doing what I said I was going to do, and that bothers me. But I'm not going to tear my machine up. I'm not going to rip wires out. That costs a lot of money. It's just a little bit too fine-tuned job for somebody like me. Maybe I just don't have the experience, but one thing about me, I recognize that, and I can move on. This $800 over here ain't worth it. This is a $2,000 job, and even at $2,000, I would still have big problems. I underbidded it, and I didn't really. Well, I'm learning. I didn't really understand the kind of dirt that's here, and it ain't good dirt. So, yeah. Man, I feel kind of bad about that, man, but y'all, there ain't nothing I can do about that, man. Just ain't nothing I can do about it. So, instead of doing that job, there's another job that we could possibly do before I put the machine in the shop. I'm going to call them and see about, I've already went over there and looked at it, so I'm going to call them now.
Hello.
Hey, Sherry, it's Ray. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm good, good. So, I was trying to schedule to come out there to the shop, you know.
Okay.
Can I come tomorrow? I mean,
yeah.
Nobody really has to be there. I'm going to bring my guy, the man lift, and the Bobcat, and I'll come in the morning, and I know what to do out there. I just, you know, so nobody really has to be there the whole day or anything like that, you know.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Is that cool?
Hang on, let me check with the guy. Michael. Jack. Damon wants to come out tomorrow. Yeah, we don't have anything planned, so
no big deal. I'm okay. Then I'll get out there in the morning, probably, you know, before 9 or right around 9.
Okay.
And I'll bring everything I need.
Okay.
Any questions?
Well, you want me to just leave you a check somewhere?
Well, you can, or yeah, that'll work. Or you can, if anybody's going to come by there, they can bring it when they come by there or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm good with either way.
Okay, let's do this. We have to go to a soccer game. One of the grandkids is having a soccer game tomorrow, okay. And the game starts at 12. So we could swing by here about 11:30, and I'll just bring you a check when we come.
That'll work, and I'll be, and then Jack can point to a few little things that maybe that, you know, we'll see where I'm at that point, you know. But okay, I know exactly what to do, you know. It's pretty, you know, it's not that difficult.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll get everything ready, and we'll be over there in the morning. All right.
Okay. We'll come whenever you want, and we'll meet you then.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all have a good evening.
All right. Talk to you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bam. Now, that's a customer there that they're going to pay $1,000. So, and I'd much rather be doing that than what we were just doing. So, much rather. So, yeah. Sometimes you got to know when to pull out, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Yeah, man. I'm okay with it. It's not, you ain't got to be a genius with your money, but you got to be a little sassy with it, you know. Somebody that's done with their money or just blows money and ain't thinking about anything, they would have had to have done that job over there today. And that job may have cost them more than what they were going to end up making, because they may have tore something up, maybe not, you know. I didn't even think twice about it, man, you know, because my finances are in a spot to where I don't have to do work that's sketchy like I did back when I wasn't as smart with my money. You know, as you grow in your business, I don't care what business it is, can be anything, and you are controlling everything and you are your own boss, well, you should be getting, I mean, your money should be evolving. You should be getting smarter and smarter with your money each year or whatever. I'm better with my money now than what I was last summer. You know, there was a time that I would have had to have done that job today. Rather qualified for it, whether I got the equipment for it, no matter what, I was going to have to do it. And I'm so glad that, you know, my finances are in a spot where I didn't have to do that, man.